Hey guys, Archie Luxury here, AC3 Livestream. It's all about the watches and buying more. What do you think? Is it rinse and repeat or is it all about the watches? Tell me, Bateman, what's your perspective?
Well, I think there's many aspects to them, but you've got to find ways to
Rinse
keep it
and
fresh.
repeat. Are we on rinse and repeat? It's always about buying more stuff. Like this is a consumer item.
Mm.
And unfortunately, the problem is you always feel like, we always sing the praises of people who have acquired new things, new. If you want the accolades, you've got to continually be buying new stuff. And that's
Oh,
not always easy. That's not always easy to be buying and buying and buying stuff. Eventually, you run out of stuff to buy or you run out of money.
that's
Now,
true, but
Bateman,
I
you
don't
went
think that's a
to say
fair.
no time to die. What happened? Tell us, did it die? Is it got legs? What's the go? Tell me. You went and saw the
Once
watch? Yes.
I went and saw the watch, yes, I did. I can quickly share a couple photos,
Please do.
because I'll tell you what, I was really impressed with it. I think it was fantastic. 1 second. What do we think?
That's on your
So
wrist?
this is on my wrist. Yep. And so having previously owned the Pelagos, it's been such a long time since I've actually owned that watch, but I got used. Well, I sort of remembered, oh shit, this is a really light feeling watch, Um, but that was what was going to be my sort of first initial gripe. It would be like, oh, am I not going to like how it feels? Am I going to want it to be steel? Like, what's the go? And so after having it on the wrist, I thought, okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. I can get used to titanium again. Um, would I have this over a no date sub? I don't know. That's where I'm
Would you
sort
have
of.
it over an Explorer that you've got currently?
The problem is, Archie, with that question is obviously there's a bit of internal bias, right? I've been enjoying this Explorer for so long, but you also know that I'm a wee bit bored of it. So there's a bit of a bias, a hidden bias to that, and I sort of wanted to do it. In fact, I would love to do it.
What did he say about doing a swap?
No, so I mean, ideally, I'll be looking to sell the Explorer and then put my money into this.
What do you think you would realize in Kiwiland?
Sorry, you're cutting out.
What would you get in Kiwiland for the Explorer?
I'd probably get like a low tens, maybe 11 if I'm lucky, because it's naked. It's well
Yeah.
looked after, but it's
Full
naked,
length?
so
Full lengths?
full lengths, yeah.
You've got spares?
Yes. Well, I don't know if it's spares, but I can count the links. I've got them stored away somewhere. Any difference in price? Chief Tit asks. Hey, it's good to see you, by the way.
Yes, great
Well,
guy.
the No Time to Die is a little bit more pricey.
How much does he want for it?
He started at 13 New Zealand, right? And so he's actually come back and he said he would take 12, which is it's okay. A lot of people saying I should maybe look at like 11 max, and let me just do a quick conversion. So 11,000 New Zealand is roughly 6,500 US. We got a super chat.
MT85, rinse and repeat, $5. Nice watch. Can we talk about new watches this week? You betcha.
We
That's
can.
one thing we can talk about is the new releases. You betcha.
I try and bring them up when they come out, but I don't think there's too much exciting. We got the burner-ons. That's obviously a very sort of
See,
heated
I'm
topic.
convinced the burner on is completely fake corporate bullshit.
I think it's very easy to manipulate a market if you've got some high-paying people, you know.
Exactly.
So, like, how much of it is genuine demand, and how much of it is artificial scarcity?
So tell me this then. Did you have any other pictures? Show me some more, or just one pic?
I had that, and I had one more. Hold on a second. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
holding it in the hand as well. It's a beautiful piece, fucking beautiful. I absolutely loved it,
Oh,
and it wears so nicely. You know,
it's full set.
it comes with that sort of 007 pouch thing in a box, yeah, and it's got these little red
It's
sort of
full set.
Omega
Full
warranty
set. It's
cards.
got
Yeah, it's full
everything.
set, full set. Yeah, yeah.
What's his story? What's the guy who's selling its story?
I didn't hear too much from it. He just said he just bought it from Partridge's. Obviously, he fucking paid like retail for it, which is ridiculous.
He paid retail from Partridge Jewelers.
Yeah, which is like 20
You were
grand.
joking, aren't you? Or not? Is that a
No,
joke or what the fuck?
he's had it for like 3 years, 2022. We got another
You were
super chat.
joking. I'm just trying to work out what the hell are these buy-techs, boutiques, boutiques.
Boutiques.
Mac Lobster, $2. Arch, have you visited any boutiques in Shenzhen? I am going to be looking in Macau, going to Macau next week, this coming week. Going to Macau.
Sorry,
amazing.
MT85. I was asked. All right, he asked me. Okay, I'm sorry. He wants to see some new shit. We got some punters.
I don't understand. What does he want to? What does he want to discuss? MT, why don't you jump on?
Hang on. To give him some credit, all right. I have been fucking piping on about this watch for a while. You know, it's something that I like.
I want to hear the goss. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear about it. This is one man's struggle to cross the divide. Does he sell his Rolex? Does he stretch himself? There's so many things here.
John
C
says
saying he loves the Omega talk.
You can't
See,
please
I'd
everyone.
like to get the nitty details. You mentioned he bought you. Partridge is a big jeweler in New Zealand.
Yeah, well,
Very
at the moment they're
expensive.
fucking 20 grand New Zealand, which is ridiculous.
And they don't really discount much. They're a bit up himself.
We got a super chat from Chief Ted. Good to see you, man.
Chief Tit, $15. Get it, Bateman. I can feel you love it.
We got Narc in the chat. I bet BTM, God, his clubbed fingers can't even fucking hit the keyboard properly, is talking about the Omega. Fuck me dead.
Well, the reason he's talking about the Omega is, if you remember, see, the thing is, there's no winning here. If I didn't ask you about the watch you saw, they'd say Archie's not engaged. He's not engaged. Well, before we concluded the show yesterday, Bateman said to us he was going to look at this Omega No Time to Die. That was the big thing. I wanted to know, what did he think of it? Because he's in New Zealand. You don't get to see much red meat. So he made an effort to go and see it. And I wanted to hear about it. I mean, that was pretty obvious, Narc. So he bought it. How long ago did this guy buy it?
Well, 2022.
2022, 3 years ago.
Weightless.
And why is he selling?
Absolutely
Did he say
weightless.
why he's selling?
Well, I mean, I really just wanted to look at it, right? I was tire kicking it at the end of the day, but he said he would let it go to me for 12 grand because I really liked the watch and he knew that.
Was he rich?
I mean, 12 grand. I don't know. I think he was pretty well off.
What vibe? How old was he?
He was in his, I think he was late 50s, early 60s. Really nice guy.
You drove to his place or you met him somewhere?
I drove to his place. Yeah, it was really a
Posh
prime
area?
domicile. Yes, it was in the nicer part of town.
European cars in the driveway?
He had the garage closed. We got another super chat.
MT85, $2. Shit. Or get off the pot, Bateman. Buy it. It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
$12,000, Bateman. How much do you have?
I can buy that, but it wouldn't be a responsible purchase, I don't think. It would not be a responsible purchase. Given that I'm not making good money at the moment, you know, and I'm just sort of sitting on my nest egg.
Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting on your nest egg.
It's Groundhog Day between Arch and Flufferboy. Wait.
Yes, Narc.
The punters are not fucking happy. What do the punters want?
What do they want? That's a good question.
You can't fucking please everyone. Hey, we got the dog trainer. Good to see you, man.
Speaking of
wait.
pleasing, it's me. Hi, guys.
Hey, I've never been so happy to see you, Marky. I'm getting attacked. Help me.
You're getting attacked. Who would attack you? Everybody loves you. You're cute. You're roly-poly. You're adorable.
Thank you.
Super chat.
Sorry about the roly-poly, but you know.
Super chat. Here we go. Little Dave, $2. The Narc used to be funny. He's not funny anymore. Wah, 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 wah.
Well, he has flashes of brilliance. Flashes. But yes, you do have people who love to hate you, and I'm right there in the foxhole with you. Everybody seems to like Batman, except for a couple nights ago, Batman, you took a raft of it yourself.
That's okay. Look, I mean, Narc he's out to get me at the moment. I think he's very toxic when he's been inhaling those toxic fumes coming out of his mattress. But,
wait.
wait.
I don't know. I think listen, you know, the tallest tree is the one that gets hit by lightning.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, that's a problem out
there. Satan's kitten. Jesus Christ.
Maybe Satan's Kitten's just discovered that Mark's revoked the credit card, it sounded like.
Yeah, that sounded like something. Jesus Christ.
Certainly not a happy kitten, was it?
What the fuck was that? Mating call.
It's incredible, isn't it? What do you think?
Jesus Christ. Okay. He'll be back in a brief moment.
Yes. It's how did you leave it with this guy? So you went and saw him, had a look at it.
Had a look at it. He knew I was there to be a tie kicker, really. I just told him, look, I'm really keen to see this watch. I've never had an opportunity to sort of see one in person. I would love to try one out. And he said, oh, look, well, I've got one. I'll be happy to arrange something. And now we finally put the wheels in motion. And I got to say, you know, to actually see it in person and to actually get to try it out for a 42 millimeter watch in the titanium, I knew it was going to wear the same as the old Seamaster that I had. But on that sort of mesh bracelet, it really helped it wear a lot smaller than I thought it would. Because that was my main complaint with the steel bracelet on the Seamasters. They're just so bulky. There's no taper in them, and they make the watch wear like a 43, like a 44. You know, just huge, absolutely huge.
Yes.
We got another super chat from Chief Tit.
We got another super chat from Chief Tit. $3. Narc broke into Mark's house. Call the cops. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we go. What do you think, hey?
What do you think? Yeah, so honestly, it exceeded my expectations.
Yes, it exceeded your expectation. That's beautiful work.
Fucking knock.
Was there much room to discount? Say, look, would you take 9? Oh,
Fuck. I mean, that'll just be I feel like 9 would be a pretty disrespectful offer, no?
okay.
He,
I think
he
9 would be.
Sorry?
9 would be disrespectful, you think?
Yeah, I think 9 would be a wee bit disrespectful.
Okay.
Oh, we got Roy hopping on. Hey, Roy.
Roy's jumping on. How is our friend Roy? Roy, how are you, man?
I'm doing good. How's the morning treating you guys?
That's good.
Hey,
That's
not
good.
bad.
Okay, I'm back. We're okay. Kitten, sit down here and talk to me a minute. I'm going to interview you.
I'm scared.
I'm going to just.
What the fuck happened?
Well, that's a pretty good question. So, Batman has asked you, what the fuck happened? Why were you screaming for me like
There
that?
was a snake.
Speak up. You're talking.
There was a snake.
There we have it. Can you?
It wasn't Mark's?
Yeah.
I was scared.
There was a snake. Apparently, it was my
It was
fault.
big and black.
So it wasn't mine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And-
Oh,
and-
it's trying to steal your watches.
Yeah, actually, it was heading for the watch collection. Now, he was, as you could hear, he screamed both in panic and anger. He's really not over it, guys.
Was the snake named Mike?
All right, well, what was the snake's name?
Henry.
So, all right, what I did was I have a grabber. You know, I use this grabber when I have to reach deep into kennels and crates to just pull a dog bowl out, so I don't have to like crawl in there. So I said, all right, you keep an eye on the snake, which he did, because I didn't want the thing getting away. I wanted
There was
to know
a snake?
It was,
There was a snake.
how do you not? Are you not listening to your own show, Aaron? Tell Archie what you saw.
Look at this, we've got drama.
I was having a nice quiet moment to myself, and I sat down, and then in the corner of my eye, I see a weird movement. And then I look, and there's a giant, huge snake just slithering around in like a giant little ready to pounce area. Like it was ready to kill. Ready to kill.
Anyway, so it was a garter snake, which is a common mouse-eating snake here. So anyway, I'm like, okay, you watch me. And as you could hear, he was screaming, not in panic, fear, but also anger at me because probably was it my fault that there was? How, Satan's kidding. How is it possibly my fault?
Because it clearly was going after your watches.
I see. Okay, so my fault. Anyway, so I tell the kitten, keep an eye on that thing. If he was a proper kitten, he would have just batted and killed it. But now, so I run out and I get this. Now, as I'm trying to pin the snake with it, so I can, we have a door there, so we can. So the
Don't
kitten.
hurt Henry.
Yeah, fuck you.
Don't hurt Henry.
Fuck you. Once I have the snake pinned by the body and I'm getting ready to hurl him out the door, what do I hear from Satan's kitten?
Don't hurt Henry.
Now he's mad at me because I might hurt this
You
fucking.
almost squished him to death.
And he has a fucking name. Guys, I do not recommend homosexuality. I just.
Well, look what you did to Fernando.
Who was Fernando?
The mouse you killed.
And why? Did you not scream at me that there was a mouse?
Yes, it was your fault.
And then
also,
once I caught it,
you didn't catch him. You killed him. You drowned him to
I
death.
have hunted, I have killed, and then it had a name, and you were mad.
Poor Fernando.
You know what? Get the fuck out of me. Go away, guys. I do not recommend.
Mark,
Yes.
Mark, it
Yes.
seems like I thought the whole point of homosexuality from the guy's perspective was not to have to deal with this estrogen-powered bullshit.
This is why I am telling you it's not worth it. Okay, the
That's
constant.
why gender is a construct.
Look, can I just tell you guys, this constant sex, you'd think it would be worth it, and quite frankly, it almost is. But I don't
Then you
know.
have to deal with someone else. Then you have to deal with another snake.
I
Anyway.
never thought that a snake would send a couple
I mean,
of
honestly, I
homosexuals
thought it
into a
was
panic.
going down some sort of narc-like joke about, innuendo when you said there was a snake problem.
No, there was a snake, and it wasn't even a big snake, but I mean,
Huge.
it was. It was long.
It went to kill me.
It was a good 14 inches long. And
Super
You have a nice garden to put it back into.
I did, yes. I threw it right back. Which at that
Super
point,
chat,
then
Black Cat 9975 Mark, that line deserves a super
Who
chat.
squished Henry
which
Jack?
which one? Which one of my lines? Anyway, there we go. All right, everything's calming down here. But you know, when you hear your loved one, your lover, screaming your name like that,
You should run, not ask questions.
I should run the other way, is what I ought to do. I ran to your defense, but what I really should have done was like be down the block. Something wrong. What is wrong?
Just
with
text him the next time.
Ran.
Okay, back to Watch Talk, guys. Sorry for the interruption. There we have
Back to Watch Talk, the riveting Watch Talk that the punters love and enjoy.
You know what?
Yeah.
If you were any kind of a host there, Batman, you'd have called up Garter Snake. Garter, Garter Snake.
I have no idea about my snakes.
US-
Sorry, buddy.
USA. I mean, we can have a quick look at Fernando
And it was black?
Henry.
Henry.
Yes. They're like black with like green stripes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
1 second.
Mm-hmm. Garter. Here we is. That's them. That
There
is.
it is.
Yep, that is them.
They almost never get, like, they're generally about a foot long when you find them.
Oh,
Very
you know what?
cute.
Are they
Stanley
venomous?
was huge. Stanley was
No.
like 3 feet long. He was my best friend for like 3 years. We finally got an understanding where we quit scaring each other. And then that fucker was in the garden when I was mowing the lawn, and 3 years into his, and he was big. Yeah, sadly, the lawnmower.
So they're not venomous.
No,
Sadly,
no.
the lawnmower what?
they will bite you. Well, the lawnmower, I was riding the
Oh,
ride-on
was that the one
lawnmower,
that was-
and
You killed Stella?
with Stanley, first of all, and now I need you to stop interrupting the show.
I didn't know you ran over
It
Stella.
was Stanley, and you hated him, and you made me do it.
Stella had
Yeah.
babies.
Anyway, all right. See, now I'm in trouble. I did conceal Stanley's death, but yeah, I heard it. You know when you hit someone with a lawnmower. By the way, usually it's baby rabbits, but this time it was. I'm getting. You should see the look I'm getting right.
That's not even funny.
Well, I don't know why those mother rabbits insist on burying their baby rabbits in these shallow, nests
Now you're no longer. I'm breaking that law.
on a dog farm.
You're
when
no
you
longer allowed to mow.
when you have hit something. Anyway, okay, back to our regularly scheduled programming, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Mm.
Hmm.
So, Archie, what did you want to talk about?
I got to tell you what, I like that. Did the snake you're referring to have the red little dots there? I can see there's a special version. That's the Paul Newman
Yeah.
version of the garden snake. Paul Newman.
No, it really closely resembled the bottom row center section snake. That was the closest one.
I like the Paul Newman. Do you want the Paul Newman? Is there the
Super
Pepsi
chat.
version?
Super.
Super chat, Mac Lobster $5. Mark, have you ever used the robot claw to retrieve items from kittens' coaster?
Easter.
Christ.
Yes. No. No, I have not. And like if you look at the wingspan on this thing, no, I have not. However, like when you get to be when you instead of reaching into a crate, to pull out the dog bowl or the local snake, this is what you want, guys. If Steve
Mark,
Irwin
you
had
are
had
a
one of
sane
these, he'd
man,
still be alive.
okay? You are a sane man, right?
Well,
You could
true.
reach in and grab the prostate with that.
At least there's one of us in this house.
I want to ask you, what would you actually buy one of these watches? Can I bring a watch up you've probably
No.
never heard of?
Yeah, well then the answer is no, but sure, let's have a look.
Oh, I already know what it's going to be.
Yes, I'm sure you do. I am sure you do.
Oh, this fucking
Okay,
thing.
this is
Yep.
it's a-
There it is. Yep.
And these things are expensive too, no doubt.
have a look.
Looks like a Ulysse Nardin.
It's an annual calendar from a new brand.
The
They use
Chinese.
steel. That's actually supposedly Swiss.
Supposedly.
Very modern looking.
It's a platinum
What
and then
do
it's
you
got a
think,
steel
Mark? Would
coating,
you-
hasn't it?
I
It's
mean,
got sections that are steel.
I'm not a big fan. How much is it? Let's talk turkey.
Okay,
How much is that Fiker?
Okay, it's 130 Swiss francs, 130,000 Swiss francs.
Come on. When you said 130, I was like, okay, it's Chinese garbage. Now it's we know it's Swiss garbage. Who buys these things?
Swiss garbage. There we go. Marky, I'm convinced this is a complete scam because I've never heard of this brand, right? This is just some young darling of the Swiss industry. They've put a few of these into auctions. They've gone for big money. Who the fuck would buy this thing?
Well, I assume that it's a limited edition of like 12 pieces, and they just
There we
need
go.
to
There's
find
the
12.
price.
Nope, not limited.
140,000 Swiss francs.
Yeah. This is for wealthy, stupid people.
Have a look at the
24
other
piece-
burner on. There's another one that's meant to look like the Cartier Crash.
I just saw 24 pieces, so all they need is 24 more.
That's
No, but isn't it 24 per
US?
metal per
I mean,
year or something
fucking
ridiculous?
hell.
Somebody, Green Man Keslow would buy that.
He would.
I'm surprised they
Archie.
could sell that many.
Hey, Paul.
Isn't it 24 per metal per year?
Sure, they can't sell that many.
Yes, I'm surprised they'd be able to sell that many. Don't you think?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
sure
I think they're
cannot.
crazy.
Probably cannot. But hey, you know what?
Exactly.
There
Will
are
be
people.
produced with an annual output of 24 pieces per year. 24 per year.
Well, how many cousins does this guy have?
Right, cousin brothers. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, there are just we are normal people. We are a range of, you know, not wealthy. We go from Batman to Goldberg on the wealth scale, but these fuckers are just somewhere at the other end of the spectrum.
You can call me broke man.
You know, people. You know,
Batman
like I
to
said,
Goldberg. There we go.
Right.
Goldberg's.
that's our scale of like
I gotta
middle
tell you.
class, upper middle class. You know,
See, Marky, I got to tell you something.
Mhm,
You know how
mhm.
you've got a yellow gold sub, right?
Mhm.
What's that? Secondhand, what's that? 40,000? Is it? Or 30,
No,
40?
well, American like 32, 33, maybe 32.
Okay. That's a lot of fucking money. Agreed?
Yeah, but you know, it's fairly
This
liquid.
is
This thing.
ridiculous money. Would you
Yeah, it's
swap if
100
they offered you a direct?
I don't know. I'd have to do a little research and see how quickly I could get rid of it.
At least with the solid gold sub, when you pick it up, you know where that money went.
Right.
Mm.
See, if somebody wanted to sell me this watch, my first call would be to Federico and ask him how much will he pay for it. If he'll give me 40, I'm happy. Then I'll just buy another sub and pocket 10. But
Yeah.
I don't know. There's all kinds of stuff like this. There's a
Roy,
lot of.
what do you think?
What?
You're somebody who can actually afford this shit. What do you think of it?
I'm never touching this ever for any reason. Even if my
But do
wife
you think
would
this
kill
is
me
fake?
for spending
Is this fake or what?
$160,000. I mean, the thing is, I think half of this is hype marketing. I'm kind of confused by the sheer volume they say they're going to make, because I think it would be better from a marketing standpoint to, you know, decrease those numbers. And I would put money on it was bought by an insider, like related to the company, when you're talking about those auction sales. So no money actually really changed hands except to pay the fees.
It looks
It's
like a Chinese
ridiculous.
micro brand
Numbers.
designed it. This, on the other hand, looks like Salvador Dali designed it.
Yeah,
like a
that's terrible.
Cartier Crash.
Yeah.
Although, you know what? My gold sub looks exactly like that after the fourth or fifth Negroni.
I mean, yeah. Even if you like forgot it on top of your safe and your house burned down, with the way gold prices are going, you could probably still recover most of it.
Here we go. Mac Lobster, $2. Crazy. 3 words. Crazy rich Asians.
I would say we should call Jen, but I'm sorry, I just remembered he's a crazy drunk Asian.
WC90 has this watch. There you go.
I see. Archie, I heard you had a nice long chat with the Vintinier.
What made
The Vintinier.
WC90 buy this thing? Do you mind if I ask WC90, why the fuck would you buy this thing?
Erwin, where did you see it? Erwin, get on here. Give the link.
Yes.
Give the link. Give the link for Erwin.
I think it's pinned. If not, I'll put it in the chat again.
Mm.
Yeah, it was up at the top when I joined. Also, Mark, I actually know somebody that happened to with a day date.
You know somebody that what?
That happened to. It was on top of his safe because it was the one he was wearing for that week, and his house burned down.
And the snake sold. I don't know. What do you?
This was back when like 90s day dates and stuff. He got it when you could get those like dirt cheap. So the scrap value of the gold covered his cost.
Goodness, that's upsetting.
Fuck. His house burnt down.
That's the problem with living in the western United States. Wildfires are a bitch.
Oh, yeah, we don't really have that in the Midwest. We just get the occasional tornado.
Yep.
Although every once in a while, Canada sends down a bunch of smoke. Trump tried to tariff that smoke, but so far we have not collected.
We should get some kind of money from the snow Cubans.
Marky, it's all about buying. It's all about the watches and buying more. Do you ever?
Or is it?
You were saying to me before you really want to get out of some of your pieces, scale back a bit.
I said I was never buying another watch moments before buying the Tudor tampon, which I never wear, by the way. I barely wear, so I don't know why I bought it, but I like it. So I don't know, boys. It's a dumb game, this one. Once in a while, you know what we're like? We're like serial killers, like Dexter. We repress the feelings, but every once in a while we get an urge that's irrepressible and we can't stop ourselves. And we go on the hunt.
Let's have a look at this. This is sold for 240,000.
I'd like to get Hoff.
Speaking of Dexter,
sold for 241,000. What the fuck?
Oh, well,
yeah.
Can't imagine.
I mean, it's not like Omega hasn't bought its own stuff off of auction or Patek or Rolex.
Yeah.
Well, listen. Sorry to step on your right. Look, it does have a guarantee and box. If you read a list,
so glad it comes with that.
It has a box.
It'd be funny if it came with like the standard Breitling style blue box. For the better part of 200 grand.
It's made out of cardboard. That Breitling box these days.
Oh, we got MC85.
MC85,
what's up, man?
Here he comes.
He's probably got three.
How are you? Rinse and repeat, MT85.
Who buys this shit?
That's what I'm trying to work out. Who the fuck buys this overpriced garbage?
Sold for more than a 15,202.
It's got to be people who inherited their money or who have like billions, and this is like change.
I'll take a 15,202 over that fucking burner on any day of the week.
There's just no respect for money in that watch. Doesn't grow on trees, boys.
I suppose if you're so rich and you just don't want to show up with something somebody else has that you don't
Money does not grow on trees, Goldberg. That's true.
It is true. It does not. You got to work hard. She works hard for the money.
Doesn't matter how much you actually get. Even if you do inherit, it doesn't last forever.
I was watching some financial advisor on YouTube, and he, deals with, a lot of clients all over the wealth scale. And he says, literally, no matter how much, if people have, their net worth is $3 million, they say they wouldn't really be comfortable until they had 5 or 6 million. People who have 5 or 6 want 10. He says you can basically, everybody wants double what they have, and they think that's what would make them feel good.
I think that's an accurate statement. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing. The fish grows to the size of the tank.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the design,
because there's always somebody out there that has something that you want, or so you would always need more money.
Well, boy, in the watch game, trying to keep up with the Joneses is very dangerous. There's just too many guys like you. I think it's really important to try and just be happy with what you have, not with what somebody else has.
How many months
MT85.
of? Go ahead, Archie.
I was going to say MT85. Is there any way you'd possibly buy one of these Barrows?
No, I would rather buy a Paddock over any of that crap.
Mm.
I mean, a Paddock
it's
or a
just-
Lange would be my pick over. I have never actually even heard of this brand. Maybe I'm just not.
No, I never heard of it either.
So
It's only 3 years old, the brand.
So why would you spend that much money when you can get something with 200 plus years of history?
I wonder if this was started by the rancher and Bill Sanders, and they're just underground with it.
Like the Felipe Dufours, whatever the fuck they were. He was spruiking those things.
The lyrique. But it has a box and a guarantee.
Yeah.
Yep,
Thank
they
you
put the
for that.
guarantee on the box.
We guarantee this is a box. Anyway, this is crazy, stupid stuff. There's a reason that these
Guaranteed we won't
well-known.
be around in 10 years to worry about servicing this.
No. Oh, can you imagine? When that fucker breaks.
Yeah.
You know, in crypto coins, how they've got those rug pulls. Is this like the equivalent with what have we got here? Ooh, white gold sub.
White gold sub.
Yeah.
Very nice. The Cookie Monster. Oh,
Hey, buddy. You know what the veterinarian does when someone brings in a bulldog puppy for their first exam?
He upgrades his 5 Series to a 7
It
Series.
probably tells them to buy an insurance plan because they're fucking expensive.
He immediately runs out and buys that watch he's been wanting. Or she.
They're expensive. I mean,
Bulldogs? Nah,
Yeah,
they're just a medical disaster. You know, they're generally sweet. I like them.
I mean, I've been lucky with R2, but they got
really like that
allergies and
breed. I just-
everything.
They're a
Medical
physical
issues are why I never had one.
Yeah.
But they're such nice dogs.
Well, I mean, any breed that cannot be born without a cesarean, you know, it's a bit of a problem.
That is true, Mark. I mean, you like everybody's like, oh, well, how many puppies did she have? I'm like, yeah, they had like 6, but they had a, not natural birth.
No, they never do.
They can barely breathe for a mile, let alone have a birth.
Yeah. Listen, those dogs do fine when the barometric pressure is steady and the temperature is between 70 and 73.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep,
Anything-
exactly.
And you don't walk them more than 300 yards.
That is correct. No, you got to pick them up and carry them.
Yeah, I mean,
You
we
got
got.
to have the dog stroller.
I have one that can walk a mile. The other one can only go maybe a quarter of a mile.
They are low
Here we
energy.
go. Chief Kit, $3. Is the
Super.
box a cabin on Lake Como? You
know.
betcha. Fucking hell, man. That's just ridiculous.
That is a good point. You know, if it were, then this might be worthwhile.
So what are we looking at here? Because I'm looking on my phone.
well, we got a rose
This is
gold,
just
rose
comparing
gold
that
Nautilus.
ridiculous watch went for ridiculous money. These are cheaper than that Barrow.
How
These
is
are
a
cheaper.
Nautilus rose gold cheaper than a brand that nobody's heard of?
Exactly.
Well, there's a lot of bespoke brands in that in that genre. They're not the only people doing this.
Yeah, but who's actually buying this, Mark?
Very wealthy, stupid people. You have to fail an IQ test before you get an invitation.
Usually, if you become very wealthy, you're not stupid, though.
Well, I just
Oh,
said
no.
it's for people-
No. You
for
need
people
to
who-
come up here to like Incline Village on Lake Tahoe and then deal with people who don't understand the concept of, oh, I can't just go somewhere for 2 weeks because I've got to work.
Yeah, well, what it is it's people who have inherited fabulous amounts of money, or people who have billions of dollars, as where $150,000 is. It's like it's between the couch cushions.
Do you not like people who inherit money?
No, I think it's a wonderful thing to make generational wealth. I think that's a great thing.
I think it's great too.
And then I think the people who inherit, if they're good at it, they're stewards of wealth for the generations that follow them. I'm busy
Yeah.
trying to create that for my children. I think
My uncle always said to me, "It's not your money to spend; it's your money to just manage to pass down."
Yeah, no, I respect that. Listen, if you trace that money far enough back, you're going to find somebody who had a better idea. And I think that's super respectable. But
And
sometimes
Mark,
you find
I
these
was going to say, and for all the idiots on the other side of this argument that think they want to tax inheritance at 90%,
Mm-hmm.
By the second generation, half of these people have given all the money back to the community anyways through mismanagement.
Well, I don't know who wants to tax at 90%, but that's nuts.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't.
There's a lot of people with strange. I guess I live too close to California, which is like the home of that and like
California
unworkable wealth taxes and bullshit. So,
well, I'm
what is the
socially
wealth
liberal,
tax in
but-
California?
there is no wealth tax. Wealth taxes are unworkable for like any number of reasons.
I mean, guys, I'm a capitalist.
Yeah. California actually wanted to tax people after they left the state if they made money while they were in the state. Which
Yeah,
Oh
they
shit!
didn't.
The U.S. does that too. If you move out of the country, there's an exit tax.
The exit tax. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, there's an exit
They
tax,
fuck you
and
both
we're
ways.
they're one of the few countries as well who, if you just live outside of the country, you still have to pay tax to the U.S. government.
Can I just quickly point out that a 5270 sold cheaper than that fucking burner on, and this is like, in my opinion, a much more superior watch.
Oh, this is fucking legendary watch. 5270. Beautiful rose gold piece here.
We got
Can I
Erwin
just-
joining us.
Can I just point out that
What's up,
Frank,
people?
I don't think Frank V likes me at all.
What's
You know,
up?
there's a
What's
lot
up?
of people here who don't like any of us. So
Good to
So
see you, Erwin.
I
happy
mean,
to-
I don't know.
Good-
People don't
good-
like
good-
me and
good to see
all
you guys.
that. I'll just jump off, but I don't really care.
we love you. You stay
You're
right
good,
here.
man. You're good.
Erwin,
Yo.
is that burner on? Is that fake bullshit? Why are they selling so high when
Okay,
nobody's heard of this brand?
Well, you see, the thing is, just because you've not heard of it doesn't mean that it's not a good brand. Let's put it out there. Let's be fair, all right? Because it's a
True,
new
true
brand,
point.
right? Right. So there are a lot of
But
brands
normally
that,
a new brand has no demand. Look at Arnold and Son. Look at that. That's a brand that nobody fucking wants.
Okay, so this is my opinion, all right, regards to Banneron. This is just my opinion, all right?
You know what, Erwin? We love you, but we love you on this panel, despite the fact that the punters hate us and love you.
Stay on. Yes.
Yeah.
Despite
I'm just
that.
saying the odds are stacked against you buying this for like 160,000 US today, and it being like buying a Chronomet Blue in the early 2000s.
Erwin,
for
why do they
12
make
grand.
the dial like a Salvador Dali painting or you're half drunk?
Yeah. Okay. So this is my that's just my opinion. Okay. So when this came out, everyone was looking for a Cartier crash. You know,
Yes.
a Cartier crash.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So they
So
copied it.
everyone wants a Cartier crash, and it's difficult to get one, and expensive.
This is more expensive than a Cartier.
Yeah, a lot.
So he came out with, I think this
Also
came
way
out,
uglier than a crash.
this
From a
came
brand
out,
that founded 3 years ago. Like,
and people thought that, hey, look, it could be an alternative to the Cartier crash, and it's more it's more expensive, but it's accessible. But this has an additional advantage compared to the Cartier crash. It has its own in-house movement, right? So that kind of created the hype, and so I think that's how it started. So people wanted something like the crash, and on top of that, this has an in-house movement. It's full gold. So it started with that. So
It has a box.
That's the
I
hype.
don't know. This
started
seems
with
less like an explanation of why and more like a justification to the statement of this is for rich, really stupid people.
Well, take it however you want it, but this is this is what I think happened. So a friend of mine has one of this, and I've looked at it. I've seen it in my
He's got
in my
one.
hand.
Your friend has
Uh,
one?
My friend has one. Yes.
How much
He
did
has
he
a
pay
rose
for
gold.
his?
I think it's retail, and I don't think there's a discount for this.
Why did he buy it?
Shit. I wish Hey, check that
That's a-
out. I don't know. I can't get the camera aimed at it. I don't have time to flip it, but that's an AMG GTR going into my neighborhood.
oh,
I haven't seen that one before. Somebody must have just bought it. So
Well, the simple answer to that is why did he buy it? It's because he can.
Yeah.
Right? He can. That's
We
what he
got a
wanted.
super chat. Florent S. 15 Singapore dollars. Hi, Arch. You need a 5146 and a JLC reverso. It's so you. By the way, Mark, by the way, Mark is right. My first watch was the Rolex 16233 Datejust Champagne dial.
Yeah, me too. Except for mine was a date, but very close.
I would love to get a 5146 and a reverso. Totally agree with you.
There it is in the middle.
Funding
You know what?
problem, Florent S.
That was my only watch for like 10 years. I should have left it that way. You should have.
I don't think it's a funding problem. I think it's a shitter problem. You can't sell the toxic sludge.
What have you got there?
Root beer, root beer, root beer.
Root beer.
Root beer. Nice one there.
Listen, guys, my theory is for every Rolex you own, you can have like 10 shitters, and you're still legit. That's the
Sell
outcome.
it to me. You should sell it to me.
Sell the shitters to you or sell the root beer?
The root beer.
No, then I have to get rid of 10 shitters.
No, the Banneron is not a bad looking watch. I can say that it's not a bad looking watch, but is it worth that price? Of course, that's a big question mark, right? I personally think you have a lot of options out there.
Well, I think it's somebody just taking a moonshot. The question is this going to be the next Jord or something? And that'll determine whether or not you can ever get out of it.
In fact, there's a discussion out there that this could be the next Trinity.
Who planted that rumor?
I don't know. I saw it on Instagram.
The company via
For a
bots
brand that's
on
been
Twitter.
made in 2022, yeah.
Which
that's
Reddit
That's because of
brand
the
was
demand
this?
on it. The demand it has. And the other brand, I don't know whether you've heard of it. It's called Simon Brett. Have you heard of it?
No.
How's the loom on this one?
I don't think.
Mark,
there's
you're
a
going to
loom
love
on
the
this.
loom. It's great.
I don't think there's a loom on this one.
I wonder
Bring
how
a
the
flashlight on your walk, Mark.
how's the water resistance?
Put it in a bubble.
Simon Brett, I think, is a cool piece. It's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as this one.
Now, if you got a class action suit, okay, and then it settles for like $1 billion, and you're in for a third. So now you got $333 million there, Erwin.
No, the answer is no.
Is any of it going into
Take
that?
off the lawyer fees, Mark. Take off the lawyer
Well,
fees.
no,
You've
that's
got-
Erwin. That is Erwin, is the lawyer. And he
I
gets-
would I would consider Simon Brett. Let's put it this way.
Okay.
I would consider Simon Brett. If you've not heard of it, check it out. That's it.
Listen,
I
if
mean,
you got,
anyway.
Just
if
bring
you
it
got
up.
300,
Have a look. What's it called? Simon who?
Brett. Let me get a link for you guys.
the link.
Oh, I found it. Hang on.
Go downstairs and look for snakes, babe.
Yeah, this one. This is cool.
Ouch.
You're welcome.
So what do we think?
That's attractive.
It looks like a cross between an FB Jean and a Breguet.
Look at the dial. Look at the
I
dial.
How
like
old is
this
this brand?
more.
2025?
I can't tell what time it is, but looks like a Breguet. That's a Breguet. Come on.
What's their price range on these?
Well, a friend of mine got it. He bought it at, I think 300,000 ringgit. So that would be, where's my phone? 300,000 ringgit. So that would be.
It's already filled with sand. Look, someone took it to the beach.
Where's my currency? Right.
71,000 US.
All right. Yeah.
71.
What
Why
the
buy
fuck,
this
man?
over a paddock? I mean, I don't understand it.
Because it's rare, it's handmade, and it's got a very unique movement. And you check out the dial. The dial, it's not easy to make.
Yeah, no,
It looks like someone
you
put fucking glitter in
Can you
it. Like,
imagine the cost of
what?
getting this service?
When did this company start, Erwin?
It's not too long ago as well. I think it's a couple of years back only.
How can they justify charging so much with no history, no track record, no nothing?
look, that one has
Where's-
licorice on the dial.
You see, the thing is, their history is that they were working with someone else before this. That's
looks
their
like
history.
metal shavings.
So was DeLorean, but his car fucking sucked too.
Hey.
Yes.
It went
That's only because you put that Volvo
forward.
engine in it.
Well, also the windows don't roll down, and it corrodes.
Yeah, what's the
and-
depreciation on this watch in the first year?
I don't think it's. I think it's just appreciating this.
Is
This
it? All right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
there's like
they-
12 collectors in the world.
They make only like 12 pieces in a year.
Yeah, 12 pieces in a year. There's only 12 people, Mark.
Well, listen,
Archie would
it
be
is-
on the list if he won the Mega Millions.
It is much easier to find 12 morons than it is to find 1,200 of them.
This is such a fucking fake
Lobster has a
this
good
market.
point.
What the fuck, man?
The guys who get this shit already have a Patek, or 3, or 7. You know, fair point. This is for when you go above and beyond. This is when you turn watch collecting into something bizarrely next level. This is what
Full-blown mental illness.
full of Rolex just won't do MT85.
So this is when you buy a Jackson Pollock and you're like, yeah, it looks like shit, but you know what? It's worth 10 million.
No, you buy a
That's
Jackson.
not a good comparison.
When you buy a Jackson Pollock and then you connect the dots.
Well, this piece
Yeah,
here it actually won the GPHG award in 2023.
Mark,
So-
how many months of OnlyFans work would it take Satan's Kitty to get this for you?
I think it's out of our reach, guys. I'm not. Yeah, no.
Are people
Thank you,
buying
but-
these also going to the Epstein Island by any chance, or what? Like,
I think it's closed down. It's closed for business.
yep.
Yeah, buddy. You know, sorry to disappoint. But anyway, that's a hoax. We don't talk about that because it's a hoax.
Yeah, I'd rather just buy a Patek, man.
Everybody's saying Patek is cliche, so that means it's not the cool thing. You know, it's so overdone.
Well, so
Well,
think
I
about
think
it.
that there's some truth to that with their modern pieces, but if you even go back like 7-8 years, I think all the stuff was really solid.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. Did Napoleon wear a Patek? No,
No.
he did not.
I wouldn't mind a Patek. I wouldn't mind a Lange. But but if I really have the money, I wouldn't mind getting this. This is gorgeous.
You take this over a Lange?
Well, I mean, a Lange is cheaper. So, I mean, it will be... This
Well,
will
it
be on
depends
my
on which Lange.
Wow, that's true. That's true.
This is cheaper than the Zeitwerk minute repeater.
I don't like the Zeitwerk. It's not my taste. Well, that's just my preference. That's all. But if I have the money, yeah, I wouldn't mind considering a Simon Brett. It's really
I'd much
nice.
rather
I've seen
have
it. It's
this
very light.
Bateman has up.
Yeah, this is
It's
the
very light.
3712. This is just perfection.
I love the
3712.
3712.
Fair enough. This is nice as well. This is very nice as well. Look, I'm not saying that this is not a nice watch. But
Super trip.
NC $2. Look at modern art. Someone buys them.
They do.
Not wrong.
yeah,
Yeah.
horses for courses, right? You know. So if
Horses
you have money,
For
for
course.
courses. Yeah. If
By
you
the
have
way,
money,
we don't know. You know what, Erwin? We don't know what that means here in America. I just
Oh.
knew that.
Each to their own.
There we go.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Okay.
How far away from Arlington Park horse track do you live? Doing my horses for courses. Come
They
on.
closed it. I think it closed.
I know they closed it years
But-
ago.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know, 35 minutes.
Yeah. Still can't believe the Bears weren't able to buy that for development. with
The Bears.
idiots in that area.
Not Bears.
Yeah.
Well, the problem would have been creating all the interchanges to get on and off I-90, the tollway, to handle the crowd.
Yeah, but I-90 and 290 come through there, and then you could take
Yeah.
355 south. So if you did build you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Chicago fought very hard, and they let them put the spaceship on top of that national treasure that used to
Yeah.
be, a Soldier Field. Now it has the mothership landed on top, so they could sell stuff.
It's so terrible. It's hilarious though. They had to not touch the outside because it's
Yeah.
a landmark, just like the old county hospital building with its gargoyles and stuff. You can't touch that, so they built the new county block behind it.
Chicago boys, we have some good food here. You all should visit.
Nice pizza. Great pizza.
We have good pizza. We have barbecue. We have jazz music. We have the Chicago hot dog. We have Italian.
I really miss
beef.
the beefs. If I could get a fucking beef, that'd be great. But
Yeah. Well, there's Portillo's now in California, Arizona, a lot of places.
I don't think of
Yeah.
barbecue when I think of Chicago.
Oh,
yeah,
it's
we
big
have
barbecue
it.
town.
Yeah.
No, I mean like Russell's used to be huge, but the family closed that. Did you ever go there?
Mm-mm.
It was off
We got a
Algonquin
super
Road.
chat. NC, $5. I'm
Super
surprised Arch didn't jump on this. Napoleon bought break. Well,
Well,
I've
I
said
did.
it before. You know,
I was
I mean,
baiting
I
him.
personally, I love my Breguet. I think for a brand that has so many innovative things in it, look at that brand, that watch there, cheap as chips compared to this stuff.
Yeah.
You
Cheap
guys
as
make
chips.
your own decisions. What do you think, Erwin? I mean, would you rather have a paddock or a tradition?
A tradition is cool.
Tradition.
I like. Well, I like the tradition.
You have a tradition.
I have a tradition. I like it. I like
You
it
and
a lot.
Archie are tradition brothers. Super true.
Of course, definitely.
Chief tip, $15. Burneron is trying to do a Gerald Genta. Difference is that Genta already designed iconic pieces before he went into his own business. Burneron worked at BMW, for fuck's sake.
Have you seen
You
the
must admit it
Burneron's
is
latest
Like-
design?
Yeah, we saw it.
Like recently BMW design, because the recent BMW design is fucking terrible.
The latest burner-on is kind of like a Zeit work, in my opinion.
I think he designed the ashtrays in the 2 series, okay?
Yeah, but this is crazy prices.
I mean, I like the watch. I think the watch looks pretty cool, but at the price point, it's fucking ridiculous. This cannot be more expensive. This can't be more expensive than a 5146 or a 5205.
Or an Odysseus.
It does look
Exactly.
Odysseus. It does look.
Yeah, it does. It looks like a mix between a paddock and Lange.
If Odysseus and Lange had a baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? These guys have got some fans in the peanut gallery.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I've learned to call them, Erwin, I've learned to call them the peanut gallery because I used to call them the little people and it really upset them.
I still don't know if I like these Longo Odysseus's. I don't know.
Oh, I love this one.
I
It's
do
cool.
too.
I
This is
love
This is a
this.
white gold one, isn't it? Is that
Yeah.
white gold?
Yeah, this is a white gold one.
It's a good price.
There are 2 Lange that I would like to collect. One of them is this, but I would like the one with the blue dial, the steel case, and the other one is the 1815 annual calendar.
Yeah.
No, Green Man,
I
it's
like-
cool.
I like how they integrated the changers and stuff into the case and a lot of the design elements. I just, for whatever reason, like the parts add up to, more than the whole. On the whole, like it just doesn't do it for me.
Why is the steel one, I know bracelet, but why is the steel one so much more expensive than the gold one?
Roy, let me ask you something. What's with the Grizzly Adams beard, Roy?
I meant to ask that. Thank you, Archie.
I got lazy and stopped shaving.
You look like Lon Chaney Jr. right now.
He
Yeah.
looks like Thor.
He played the werewolf, just so you guys know.
Yeah,
Looks
no,
like
I
Thor.
mean, I was like, yeah, well, we'll see what happens. So I stopped shaving, and
Nature
all
took
right.
its course.
yeah. So it
Puberty
works
hit,
out, right?
and here we. Puberty
He's
hit.
pulling it
here we
off
are.
fine,
Good
yeah.
looking guy. You could
Oh,
join
nice.
the Amish like that, couldn't you?
Well, no, they don't have a mustache. They do the beard only, but they don't.
Yeah, they do that weird thing where they like, yeah,
the beard,
know.
but no mustache. They also don't wear
So-
muscle shirts.
yeah. Well, it's
And
still
what watch
hot
are
out
you
here.
wearing
Like it
there?
was cooled off for about a week, and then all of a sudden it got hot in the mountains again. So,
Van Lux has a
What
question
watch
for
are
you,
you
Roy.
wearing?
what watch am I wearing?
Yes.
I'm not right now because I'm out throwing the ball for my dog in the hills. So
The boys are concerned about you. There's a few questions. Let's get to them real quick. Are you still
Yeah.
shaving the pubes? Are you homeless now? Or
Not homeless yet.
Are you working for ICE?
No,
All right.
not working for ICE.
Are you wearing a singlet?
No.
That's a lot of questions.
No.
How is it hot up in the mountains?
Well, I mean,
Desert.
it's hard to explain like Reno as a climate. It varies tremendously, and the area where I'm at on the east side of the valley, it gets a lot hotter. If you went up to like Tahoe, which is 20 minutes from me, the temperature would drop by 10 to 15 degrees. So
I don't know. I'm just used to a sweat factory in Florida, I guess.
yeah. No, I mean it'll be like in the upper 90s at times here in the summer. So, and then we have no humidity, which means the second that the sun goes down, the temperature drops tremendously.
Yeah, it gets real cold there at night. Reno is such an interesting area. If
you like the outdoors, it offers a ton. You could do anything. Like I could dirt bike, mountain bike on one side of the valley, and then go ski on the other side, 20 minutes away.
And you have access to California, but without all the regulations and taxes.
Why would you want access to California for anything, Mark?
Because, well, you know what I'm saying.
Unless you're driving to the city to get paid $1 million a year, why would you want to go there?
A lot of people have left California to the Reno area for that exact reason.
Yeah, no,
Here we go.
They're a problem.
$8. Odysseus would have worn a Rolex on his journey home, an Explorer 2 to be precise.
Wait a minute, isn't the Explorer 2 the spelunking one?
Spelunking one.
I got to tell you something. It's
when you've worn a water watch,
anything
it's on a
worse
boat.
than death duty is tax on unrealized gains, Roy.
What's that?
Tax on unrealized gains.
Well,
yeah,
we don't
fucking retarded.
But yeah, we have to pay capital gains tax, but that's after you've realized it.
Well, most countries have figured out this is completely unworkable, because then what happens if you have a loss the next year? And then the other thing is, people forget, we're going to tax everybody's wealth.
Roy,
what?
They give you a credit. They don't give you your money back. They give you a credit.
Yeah, they definitely don't.
Yeah. No. Well, the other thing that people don't realize is they go, I have a pension. I don't have stocks and this and that. It's like, okay, well, guess what your pension invests in? And then if everybody has to sell a big part of their portfolio to cover their gains every year, your pension's going to go insolvent. Like, it's so fucking retarded.
I'd like to know why Odysseus would have worn this watch when he wasn't spelunking. He was on a boat. So shouldn't he have had like a Submariner?
A yacht master. Master. That's right, Roy.
Fancy. A little fancy.
He's Greek, so it's got to be the gold yacht master.
Mark, to answer your question, why is the blue one more expensive? Because that's more sought after.
Supply and demand scheme.
By the way, what do you think of this 3-piece collection?
I'll take that. Let's zero in.
Let's have a look. Have a look, Archie.
Zoom in for the mobile phone users.
That's not FP
Breitling's in Omega, baby.
And this is a Breguet man.
That's the world
man,
time.
love.
I love the world time.
I like the difference in color.
Erwin, you need an expensive box. You know that?
Erwin, it's great if you're never going to sell them, I guess.
Yeah, it's great. I don't think I will sell them. I like this tree.
You know what?
Love these boxes.
Everybody always says, "What should I get next? What do you want to? What should I buy?" You should just buy what you want and what makes you happy. For God's sakes,
watches don't make you happy. That is a fallacy. Stop encouraging these people.
All right, they don't, Mark. I mean, they don't. But you should buy what you like, not what other people like.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Serial killers kill people because they have to, not because they want you, and that's why we buy watches.
That's a little dark, Mark.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And they're all huge. They're all 42 and above. Yeah, you got super chat.
Super chat.
NC $5. Question to the panel: If you could each only own. If you each own only one Rolex, which
Spit it out.
one would
Oxley
it
stayed
be?
high.
That's a tongue twister. if you could each own only one Rolex, which one?
Own
would it
only
be?
one. Own only one. Own only
Let's
one.
start with you.
Bluesy.
All right, Goldberg.
Oh boy. Can I? Bluesy?
No, you can only pick
Alright.
what you fucking have.
Hulk.
What we have? Oh, okay, that's
Hulk.
boring.
No. For Goldberg, he's got like fucking 10 of them.
No, I mean, I guess like really, I gotta go one. So I wouldn't go gold, but I might go bimetal. So for what I own, it'd probably be this. But if it wasn't, it would definitely be a bluesy.
All right,
But you could wear that. I just don't have a bluesy, but I have a Hulk. That's kind of cool.
If it's what I own, then it will be the Yardmaster. But if it's not what I own, that will be the 16570, the white dial.
All right, MT85.
Hold on. Give me a pass.
Yeah, I
All
know,
right,
because
Roy.
you have to throw away like 100 of them now to pick this.
Yeah, I got the one that if I could only own one, I'd have, which is my Day-Date.
Yeah,
Day-Date.
that is a good one.
36, 40.
And I'd even do that as an only watch. I have no problem wearing it in the ocean.
Yeah,
pool,
no,
etc.
could be. Yeah, it's
That's all right then. Back to you, MT85.
All right, I'd
on.
wear my Cookie Monster, which are what I have on right now.
Yeah,
Very
that's a
nice.
good choice because
Stealth Wealth does
Yeah.
everything. Glide
Wearable.
lock, wearable.
yeah, god damn it.
It's got
Maybe
some
I-
weight to it.
I should
Well, I
have
mean, mine's a
chosen that.
no-brainer. It's the 39 Explorer, but I would like the Note 8 sub.
Yeah, the 39 I think is the best version of like the modern Explorers, especially because they the ones that don't have the loomed Arabics.
Okay.
What happened?
Oh, fucking no.
Archie, do you name yours?
Sorry.
What's your
Yeah, he's-
favorite Rolex?
He said
You're
bluesy.
not- Oh, he said bluesy. Right. All right.
Yeah, but are you wearing a bluesy? Did you get a bluesy back? What
No.
did I miss?
He
No.
said bluesy while he was wearing his polo, and he pulled
Yeah,
up
I
his
know.
polo.
And he
Yeah.
held up his wrist. It confused me.
That's right. Polar.
Yeah.
Bluesy, polar.
The
They're
imaginary
both
bluesy.
beautiful.
Yes.
MT85. I actually did a tally up spreadsheet, and I sold 100,000 Aussie worth of watches off. I sold them off, MT. And
You
I
sold
gotta
off.
tell you,
I have a like. I think you sold off the best watch though.
well, the World
It's referring to
Time,
the
the
top, right?
Breguet
Yeah.
Type 21.
No, the
Cartier
World
80s,
Time.
80s.
No, the World Time.
He needed the money.
Yeah, but you
So
could have
I
sold the
took
rest
off-
of the collection of shitters that nobody likes or that you don't wear.
The market
Well, let
is
me
So
tell
that
you
nobody
this.
wanted to buy.
I know
Go with them.
it's hard.
The thing
Okay.
is, I sold the 18K Jaeger LeCoultre. You guys said that was shitter.
You shouldn't
guys-
listen to the punters, Archie. You should know by now. You've been in the game long enough to not to listen to us.
he never listened.
Anyhow.
Come on.
I sold them off, right? I sold them for 96 after taking travel costs off, because if it costs you $1,000 to deliver something, that's not profit, okay? I
Yeah.
made $450 selling those 6 pieces off. The World Time, the Breguet, the Cartier, the IWC, the two-tone bluesy, and the JLC master compressor. I made $450, which I'll be honest with you, in this market, that's fucking amazing. There is a Jesus there, okay?
I mean, the watch market is falling on its ass in the last 6-8 months.
100% right. So I am so relieved to have gotten most of. I don't think the watches I got left are that shit, really. 2
Well,
Breguets, quite nice Breguets.
I think the
got rid of
punters call them shit just to get under your skin, Archie. I think if you like what you like,
But
if you like what
I
you
gotta
like,
tell
it's
you,
fine.
The Explorer's a great watch. The Speedy's a great watch. They don't like the Zenith, but the Zenith was so cheap, and I love it. I love it. I could flick it to Bateman in a heartbeat. Bateman, that's far better than a No Time to Die.
Who cares what other people like?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
you should
Maybe
collect what
don't
you
buy
like.
it from him unless he includes the rest of the dial.
The whole panel saying don't buy a No Time to Die debatement, but he doesn't give a fuck.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why I want to do it even more.
The only thing that bothers me about the No Time to Die is why couldn't they have given the bracelet a normal clasp?
I mean, I didn't have any problems with the bracelet. I guess it's kind of annoying in the sense how like the additional parts of it sort of tuck in underneath it.
But would you rather have it with, let's say, a normal Seamaster class that has a micro adjust, or the weird folding, it's metal but it's like a strap bullshit?
I don't know. There's a way that Breitling does their sort of mesh bracelets where it's actually like a link system. Maybe if they had done something like that, it would be different, because I guess I didn't like how it sort of tucks underneath it.
Because I have a Milanese. I like those a lot. I put a Milanese on my B09, and yeah, it's got a link system and a folding butterfly clasp.
Interesting.
I mean, Archie, if the noose is around your neck and selling the watches to loosen it is going to help, then that's all that really matters, to be honest.
I've been to
Have
Manly.
you ever sold watches off because of the noose?
No, I haven't. But that's because I bought watches with excess income that I didn't really, said if I was going to lose everything on the watches, then so be it, I didn't. I'm in a different position than you.
Yeah, no, exactly right. Exactly right. It's something else I'm starting to realize too is if you've got a lot of watches, they're so expensive to service.
I haven't run into that yet, but I mean, I haven't been in the watch game for a long time to start coming into servicing costs, but some of the Rolexes are coming up on the 5 years. Some people say skip the 5 years, go to 10.
Easy, at least.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with a watch
silicon
until it's
parts
fucking
and
with you.
What do you do
synthetic
for
lubricants and stuff? They last forever. It's not.
What do you
like,
do for like polishing though? Like, because some of the Cookie Monster I have, I would like to finish up. Do you just let it be?
Let it
Well,
be.
You don't. But if you're bound and determined to do something to it, then tape up the brushed sides with painter's tape and just put a Cape Cod cloth on the polished bits. You'll remove almost nothing, but it'll look pretty new pretty quick.
The other thing is too, I mean, it shows that you wore the damn watch. I mean,
I know, but everybody likes that
it's
factory fresh look.
Thank
I agree 100%. I do everything I can to never get a scratch on my stuff, but at the same time, I just never get it polished.
The Cape Cod cloth, you just do that stuff on your own at home. It's super.
Try not to get it polished, MT85, because once it's polished, some of the collectors there, they don't like it.
Well, I'm not saying I'm ever going to sell them. I don't really sell the watch. Like the Rolexes I buy, I don't ever sell. But
yeah, but when you see that the lugs are no longer as pointy as they used to be, that kind of thing, it'll bug you.
Yeah.
So what do? You just bring it to Rolex's service and just say don't touch it, or
yes,
you say they're OCD and they're going to touch it anyway, so you send it to somebody else.
In theory,
they won't anymore. They used to, but they won't now.
Yeah, you can give them a direction on that. Once in a while, there's a mistake, but most of the time, if you make it clear, no polish, they won't.
You're saying what? Push it to 10 years at least?
I don't mess
If
with a
it's
watch
running
until
well,
it's messing with me.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
If it's running well, keeping good time, you have such, the technology in the construction of these movements and the synthetic lubricants, they keep good time and you don't get undue wear. It's
15 years.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I understand what Archie's saying, though, because I did send a Seawolf off for service that I've had for 10 years. And, I mean, Breitling charged me $1,000, basically, to service the movement and put it back together.
Yeah, but isn't that an ETA movement? You could have sent that anywhere.
Well, yeah, it is, but I don't think that way, Mark. I mean,
well, I'll tell you what. The last time I sent a Breitling with an ETA movement away, it came back and it was serviced, and it was $350.
You want to know what the shitty part of this scenario was?
Was that?
All right, so I paid them. I dropped this watch. It was a Seawolf 45 yellow Cobra dial. I dropped it at my AD. I dropped it on the floor, on the tile.
Oy.
What?
So it had dented lugs on the side.
Yeah.
So I sent it off to Breitling. I first said, you know what, fuck it. It's 10 years old. I'll live with it. Don't care. And then it kind of like
It ate at you.
eeks at you, you know.
Yeah.
You get this like itch in your head. You got to deal with it. So I sent it off to Breitling. They charged me $1,500.
I'm sure.
Everybody in the chat's going to be like, "Oh, poor him." You know, he got charged $1,500.
Yeah.
You know, who cares? I don't really give a shit what the chat says. It was $1,500.
Yeah.
And then it comes back. They put a brand new case on it and everything.
Yeah.
They put the rubber strap on, but whoever did it, the numbnuts, put it on from the top and they scratched the freaking the case on the top. So you pay $1,900 to service your watch, put a brand new case in it, and they still.
And that probably took 6 months, and then you had to send it away.
Yep,
again.
they still. I haven't sent it back yet. I mean, but I should.
Oh, yeah.
It's like amateur hour. They put it together like David SW probably.
Yeah, there's places where you can get laser welding and ETA movement service for much, much cheaper. I wouldn't have done that. But back to your issue about polishing up a Rolex. Trust me on this. In fact, on my YouTube channel, I've got numerous videos. Just put my name into YouTube search and put Cape Cod cloth Mark Goldberg, and you get numerous videos where I show how I've touched up my own Rolex without removing hardly any metal at all, but giving a fresh look to a kind of a scratched up watch. And you can do it.
Where can you get that cloth, Mark?
Well, here in America, you just order it on Amazon. Cape Cod.
Cape Cod.
Yeah,
Mark's sponsored by Cape Cod.
No, I'm not. But it's a cloth that it's very, very lightly abrasive. Okay, but like you would have to rub and push really hard and do like this for like a really long time before you made a mark that made you unhappy.
I mean, it's been 4 years. I think I'm just gonna live with it. I just don't. The worst thing is I don't want to send it to Rolex and then over polish it and just be like, oh, this is.
MT85, this is just my point of view, right? If your watch is still under warranty, I would in fact suggest that perhaps before the warranty expires, set it in for at least one service.
Well, they're not going to service it under warranty, Erwin, unless there's something wrong with it.
No, but you can just tell them, look, have a look at it, you know, and check, because you may not know what's what's damaged inside because you won't open it, right? But at the very least, if they open it and they notice that, oh, this is kind of.
I don't know. I have a feeling you send a watch in for service within its service warranty, they're going to throw it on a time grapher, and if it's coming up correct,
they're going to send it right back, probably.
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
Yes. You're not guaranteed free service. You're guaranteed service on a defect.
That's correct. It's manufacturing defects. It's not a warranty. It's not from stupidity. If you drop it, or they can pin it.
Now, by the way, one of my ADs offers a free service. So I do have an AD. There are ADs who do that, and so I could get a free service. But
extra lube there.
Anyway, I would.
But even if they, change the lubricant and stuff and the movement or whatnot, you probably have a person this time taking it apart and putting it back together. They're probably not as good as Rolex's robots that originally built your watch.
Hey, human hands touch every Rolex.
I mean, I see where Archie is coming from on this aspect, but if you really have like 6 or 7 watches that are like $3 to $10 grand a piece, do you really care if it gets a $600 service each year?
I didn't know this.
Should you care?
Well, the other thing is if you're going through them on a rotation and stuff, they're not getting the wear and tear that they would if, it was your only watch, which is going to draw out that service. Because again, the synthetic lubricant is not going to dry up.
Yeah, I agree.
My Rolex from the 80s went 10 years before it gave me any trouble. 10 years. And it was my only watch. And they were a lot more delicate then because the rotors were on pinions. Okay. And those things were a bit more delicate. Once they started to degrade a little bit, every time they turned, they would eject a little bit of pinion dust into the movement. And mine was fine for 10 years. Then Kenny Nguyen rebuilt it for me because it sat in a drawer for 10 years. But I'm just saying, Rolex, especially the modern stuff, super robust.
Or you
Send
can
it
always
off-
just throw
send-
like
send-
$100 into the bottom of your watch box every month, and then pull that out anytime one of your watches in your collection needs.
He's not worried
service,
about the
and then
money.
Just take care of it that way.
No one's
You know,
worried about
so
the money.
I dropped my Tudor Ultra, right?
What the fuck is with you? You drop everything.
So
What's funny is my kids dropped my deep sea onto tile from about
All
the
right.
height of a 4-year-old, and it landed on the crystal. That thing was fine. There was
So-
no issue.
Well, that's a
Mark.
5mm crystal.
I dropped this watch the first day I owned it.
Oh fuck!
I opened up a bottle of wine.
I sold that fucking thing.
I got a little tipsy.
It's cursed.
Dropped this fucking thing the first day. This was in May.
Super jet.
This watch is still not here yet.
I dropped a Tudor and I sold
What's
it
your
like the week
ratio of watches you've owned to watches you've
you
dropped?
dropped. Yeah, you're right up there with
I'm gonna
Vincent
shoot
Ye and
that.
Bruce Williams.
Black Cat 9975 $5. Mark, like the Cape Cod wipes, do you use the purple 3mm Scotch Brite pads for brush surfaces, or is it too aggressive?
Okay, so I have tried that. Okay, here. Let me just clarify for the punters. The Cape Cod wiper cloth, it's not like you touch it to the polished surface and it takes off metal. You have to rub. So you do get really good control over that. But you have to tape off the brush surface sides if there's polished center links, for example. Okay, because you don't want to accidentally brush them. So the rumor always was, and there's YouTubes on this, where if you take a Scotch, like a sponge that has that green Scotch scrubby on one side, and if you
What you use on a stainless steel pan.
yeah,
This seems
right.
like a
but
good idea.
Yes, but you can use it on the brush surface of a Rolex, for example, to just recreate brush surface where it started to wear away or get scratched. And here's the thing, it does kind of work, but I don't do it. I did it once, and what I found is it's altering the finish in its own way, and it doesn't look factory. So take it for what it's worth. That I wouldn't do.
Yeah, I got fucked on my Tudor after dropping it.
Jeez.
They're like, oh, we have to send it back to Switzerland. You dropped it
sold
right on the you dropped it right on the escape valve.
Yeah, no, mine was fine.
Yeah.
There was no the clasp got a little bent, so I just manually bent it back, and then it was literally as though nothing happened. But I couldn't even look at that watch again.
Everybody's saying it says, why is a 4-year-old playing with a VC? People are giving me
It's a
shit about this.
deep sea, not a VC.
Oh.
And they grabbed it off of the counter because this was when they started to get to the height where they could reach up onto the counter and grab it, which I hadn't considered. Also, part of the reason why I bought a deep sea was because it was indestructible and I just had kids.
So, guys, let me give you a pro tip from a dog trainer for what to do for your 4-year-old. Once your kids can start reaching the countertops, just line the edges of the countertops with mouse traps. They'll stay away from there pretty quickly.
That'll do it. I got a question for you guys. What are you guys picking between these two watches?
Oh, well, the sub, duh.
Oh, I love the pair. Can you get the pair?
I'm
Well, he
picking
could.
this
He
up.
claims he can't afford it, but I said, just save your pennies.
What am I
Well,
looking?
let's put it this way, Mark. We can afford it, right? But it wouldn't be responsible.
Well, I don't know about that. You say you're broke as pocus, but you a Rolex. I think that puts you in good company. You were for a while there. You were one Rolex ahead of your own pontiff.
I would say that I'm not middle class. I am upper bogan class.
Well, most your lower bogan class doesn't have a Rolly, and look at you. This is a nice pair. Save your pennies. But the thing is that upgrading watches. I got bored with this. I want that, so I'm going to trade this in. It's like trading in a car. They give you like less than wholesale, and then they charge you retail for the other. So you get screwed on both ends. That's the problem. With, a deal like this.
Okay.
That is the problem. Now, if you could do a private party sale for the one and a private party purchase for the other, maybe, but that gets very.
That's the plan. That would be the plan.
Okay, wait till you try and sell something to a punter. Oof. They're really no fun to deal with, are they, Archie?
Oh, I know. I'm having my fun just trying to fucking get rid of Seikos.
Send me more pictures. Do you have anything in 4K? What's your best price? Let me make you a stupid offer. Let me pick with you, by text for 2 days and then ghost you. It's a bad business.
Oh, it's a terrible. I tell you one thing for sure. Selling watches. One thing for sure, Marky, is that that's not a career option for me because it is so awful. It's so awful.
You need a special personality type like Paul Thorpe to be able to, you need to either be a Carney or Paul Thorpe in order to make that work.
I mean, some people are just amazing salespeople, and they can just remember the details effortlessly about their clients and play that game. But if you're not that person, you're going to have trouble in the watch industry.
Hey there, Satan's Kitten. Have you recovered?
Oh, that's a beautiful pair. I must say that
you
is
recovered
that
from
pair
the snake?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like them as a pair.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was a snake.
What a collection. That's just so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice twosome. It's a toothsome twosome. Say that 10 times. Toothsome.
And then what would you have as a third to round it off? Date 840?
A Milgauss.
Polar Explorer.
Ooh, I actually like that.
Yeah, Polar Explorer. Good point.
226570.
Just thank God he didn't say man on the moon.
No, that'll be the fourth.
I see.
Man on the fucking moon.
You don't have Marky, do you have a Speedmaster?
I don't like Speedmasters. Bruce Williams.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
You know what? It's the nicest, most iconic watch that leaves me cold. It did not tickle my pickle, not even a little bit. No.
What about any of the two counters versions? Because there's a lot of Speedmasters that aren't necessarily in the shape of the professional.
I can't be bothered to be ever. I mean, I probably wouldn't turn down a Snoopy, which I'm not going to be offered, but that's maybe about it.
October.
What about a blue side with the Aventurine dial?
Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, I fuck, man. If I'm buying the No Time to Die, I feel like I would probably just want the No Date sub. You're getting better technology. I love the bracelet on the No Date sub as well, the glide lock. The one thing I wasn't too fond of with the No Time to Die was just how the bracelet sort of tucks underneath it, so it sort of makes it puffy.
P-Clan.
What's he saying? Oh, pre-cum.
It's a safety warning.
What is this fucking chat, dude? We got people.
Oh, they're nasty, vicious, and vinyl.
They're talking about cooming. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They want us to have a discussion about edging, apparently.
Oh God.
And that was prior to the Bukkake conversation. Where's that bell tonight? Where he's really missing. He's missing out.
What do we got here?
Oh.
Bukkake ruined my watch, Mark. I think you're on the wrong end of the fucking Bukkake then, mate.
Is there a wrong end though, really?
Guys, what do you think of the Tag Heuer Carrera?
Oh, thank you, Erwin. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love the watch. Love it. Love vintage.
Yeah, the Porsche ones. Have you seen? I saw that yesterday. It was my first time seeing it, and I was a bit. I was surprised with the chronograph. Have you seen the chronograph for that? Let's see. Get this link. I'll share in the group.
Pull it up.
I'll share in the private chat. This one. There you go.
MC85, welcome back.
Yeah, chat's nasty. I figure I get out of there.
Oh,
yeah, that's cool. Right. They're very nasty.
Vicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Aaron. Keep going.
No problem. No, if you noticed this chronograph, it's a bit unique because for the first 8 seconds. So it speeds up and then it slows down and it slows down further.
Why?
So it's different. It's to measure speed. I think it was first 8 or 9 seconds it speeds up. That is to kind of measure the milliseconds or something like that. Because that's the track record for.
It's slower
9/11.
now, and watch, I can reset it.
Yeah, it makes you think your watch is fucked up.
Yeah, right. But it's cool.
Is it a flyback? I wonder. Hang on.
No,
No.
I don't think it's not. It's not.
No.
And then it
It'd be
slows
cool.
down.
You just
And
broke
then
the sample watch.
I just broke it. Yeah, man.
Now you can pay. You can pay for it. You break it, you fix it.
Can I? I can't.
And as it reaches the 9 o'clock, it slows down further again.
Yeah, I'll be this guy in the store. I'll be doing this shit.
So this is an in-house movement. As they're very
Just hand it over to MT85. He'll drop it for you.
Yeah.
Come on. That happened one time.
Throw it over to Roy's kids.
So what do you think of this?
It's upsetting. This is
I actually like it.
Why is it upsetting?
because it's doing unwatch like things.
Yes,
42
and wouldn't that be a
millimeters.
bastard? Can you imagine getting that bastard service? Nobody would know how to handle it, would they?
Tech would.
Exactly.
As long as the one guy that knows doesn't retire.
The one thing I
Exactly.
like traditionally with chronographs, though, is how you've got like you've usually got like a tachymeter bezel. You know, that's what draws me to the chronographs. But this is kind of different, I guess. You could still use it to time your eggs, maybe.
Yeah.
Nobody's
it's-
using a chronograph to time their eggs.
Someone who's not using it for what it's meant to be used for.
That's like because they all have the markings there for making fucking long distance calls, like it's still the 1970s.
Long distance was very expensive back then.
I don't
have
know.
a
These
chronograph.
the Carreras in general. I feel about these kind of like how Mark feels about the Moonwatch. They're nice. They just doesn't do anything for me.
You're like, does less than nothing for me. Rare birds. Boys, I'm going to leave you in good hands now that Erwin is here and civilizing the conversation.
No,
You're gonna go wrangle your
85,
snake, have
Roy,
fun.
I've got to
Batman,
go soon as well.
Archibald.
You're gonna make
He's
Satan's
gotta-
kitten
Mark
scream
has to
over
go
another
wrangle
snake.
snakes.
Thanks for coming, Marky. Marky,
Allegedly.
we always appreciate you
Always a
coming on the
pleasure.
show.
Thanks for hopping on, buddy.
Love you being around, Mark.
Snake.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Erwin.
There you go.
Yo,
I got to tell you, I don't know how healthy this would be for the watch. It just doesn't. The first 9 seconds, I don't know.
but they're
I don't. You know, on the tradition we've got, they've got the
Yeah.
automatic one has the retrograde seconds. Do you like that?
the automatic one has the retrograde seconds. Ah, okay. I don't know. I'm not
prefer-
really I'm not a fan of retrograde seconds.
No.
Not for me.
No.
That's
Yeah,
I
this
prefer
kind
something
of confuses me. I'd rather get like a caliber 11 or something, or a caliber 12. Tried and true, you know.
I tell you what, did you hear about our good friend JD? He got a Monaco.
He did. He
Just
got a really
yesterday.
cool one.
Yes.
Which one did he get?
I'm gonna try and pull it up.
It was skeletonized.
Oh,
It was a caliber 12. It wasn't a caliber 11. It's PVD. It's just that black.
1
It
second. I'll
looks
pull
really
it up.
cool. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
is it a limited edition?
Here it is.
Oh, very sporty.
Yep,
Very
that's it.
sporty.
That's it. That's it. Look at that.
Wow, that's
So
good.
that thing that moves around, that's the date, is it? That's the date.
Yeah, the
This-
bottom part.
The date is at 6 o'clock. Yeah. And you've got a small seconds.
Ah.
It's very hard to see, but there's a small seconds at 6 o'clock as well.
Yes.
Right.
I kind
I
of
do
wish.
like how they do this, where it's mostly blacked out, but you have those colors to really pop against it.
I think they should have just got rid of the small seconds. If I'm honest with you, it's hard. It's so hard to see.
Is it your
Um,
pointers? hundreds having.
Yeah, that's the continuous seconds.
I know. It's so hard to see. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It was already there on the movement, so probably would have taken
I know,
more
yeah.
work to remove it.
They could have just capped it off, you know?
It might, I mean, but if you don't do something that looks good, it might just look like an eyesore. Like, I don't know, I don't know the architecture that well.
Well, that's the thing about skeletonized watches. It's actually usually very difficult to read the time. But what do you guys think? What's the best skeletonized watch you've seen so far? That's easy to read, that's good looking.
Hey,
I still want the
I've
Hublot
tried to bring
Macatan
it.
because it's.
You guys
Go ahead,
just
Archie.
criticized me. You hate the shotgun. You hate that. That's the start of it. The traditional, it's not full. That's pretty amazing stuff.
You can't win. You can never win.
Can never win.
I have a chronograph that Archie will hate.
Yeah, what is
Chronograph.
that?
All right, hold on.
Look at this fucking thing.
AP.
What have we got?
That's
Oh.
a Breitling Avenger.
Avenger.
Super cool. I like that dial.
You
Why would he
do?
hate it? Why would he hate it?
Well, it's DLC or PVD or whatever the hell they call it.
Yeah.
Green Man thinks you are AI generated, Roy.
And you've got your pants to
that?
match the dial. That's pretty cool.
Green Man in the chat says you are AI generated.
I mean,
ID says that is horrid.
I work for our new overlords, that's for sure.
I would be pretty fucking impressed if you were AI generated.
Yeah.
We would be in for some scary shit. Anyway.
This is a cool AP, this piece here.
It's incredibly expensive, but it's beautiful.
I'd rather have the normal one, especially considering the price.
Right. Will you have
I mean,
this?
even if this price didn't matter to me, I'd still just buy the normal one. I like it more.
No, fair enough. What am I missing? It says it's a double balance wheel, and I can see the balance. I can see a balance wheel.
Maybe you have to flip it over, and the other one's like on a different part of the movement on the other side.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Will you have that or a Parmigiani Fiore?
I would have this.
Ooh, I'd have that. I'd have the Royal Oak.
Let's pull up the Flore.
The skeletonized one, the green one that they just released, I think this year, I think.
They've just released? All right, give me a second.
Now, I'll give Parmigiani credit. It's a nice, thin watch. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't, another one that just doesn't do it for me.
I can find the Flore Tonda PF skeleton.
Good, let me see. Yeah.
Let's go with this one. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
The gold version.
The gold version. They have one that's a green dial. I think it's a white gold. That's not bad. I think that was released this year.
I found this one too. Hang on.
Yeah, that's great.
That's beautiful.
I
think I'll probably still stick with the AP, but I mean, this is just. I think this is more.
And these are like 8mm thick too, which I think Parmigiani doesn't get enough credit for, because in the integrated bracelet like watch sphere, I consider thinness to be a necessary part of the equation.
Yep. Yeah, that's the one drawback, I guess, with the AP, especially with the bracelet. It's such a blingy, flashy bracelet, and I've seen like wrist rolls of the AP, and it looks like having a portable flashbang on the wrist. It's so blingy, so bright.
I mean, if you can afford gold, you can always get the frosted.
Oh, yeah. That'll sort of make it a less blingy.
The green one, it's platinum. I've just put it on the private chat. If you
One
want
second.
that link, yeah.
I'm just going to quickly share a wrist roll of this thing. So look how ridiculous this is.
Also, you
Ooh.
don't have to worry about the AP being like too blingy for too long, because if you wear it at all, that thing picks up scratches from like your shirt even. So
All right, let's
Well-
see what we've got here.
Well, still, I must say, I mean, AP still does one of the best bracelet. The bracelet is amazing.
Here we go.
That's the green one. What do you guys think of this?
That looks good. Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. That looks so cool. I love the green. The green, how they've done that.
Yeah. Alternatively, if you like a thin skeletonized watch, you can also consider this one. Let me get that link. Archie might like this.
I'll pull it up for you.
This one.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's so cool, that. I've
Now
seen
that's-
this.
Now that's very thin as well.
It's like an octo fermissimo, like a Bulgari octo fermissimo. But it's
Yeah.
6.3 millimeters thick. Wow.
Yep.
yeah.
What do you guys think?
amazing.
Oh,
It's
we
not-
lost MT85. Not for you? Oh, fair enough.
No.
I like it.
The polishing is pretty good for this one. I've seen it. I've done a review on this one as well. It's
Octo Fuctissimo.
well, again, horses for courses. No biggie.
They like your hat, Owen.
My hat.
Yeah, the Breitling hat. I know you got a few hats. Hey, when you got slick hair like that, you don't need a hat, man. Let's be honest here.
Oh, I do have bad days, bad hair days. Yeah, so I do need my hat sometimes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yes, I.
Well, he's got
love
a
this.
real job, so he has to look respectable. So you know.
Yeah. Hang
I
on.
really love your
I'm loving
Breitling.
this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's-
and that looks so
that's cool,
beautiful.
man.
That I was actually looking at that after the show. I love the color of the dial. The dial is just
Right,
beautiful.
kind of brown
so
champagne
gorgeous.
kind of look.
And I love the yellow inside. The strap
Yeah.
is yellow inside there.
Yeah, which gives it a bit more sporty kind of feel there.
The Singapore edition.
That's Singapore
Yes,
edition.
that's the Singapore edition. Exactly.
Making me feel poor edition.
Anyway, I'm happy.
That's a cool piece. Fucking angelic. Jesus. Oh.
Okay, press pause. And have you guys noticed that recently there are a lot of independent brands coming up?
Yes.
Just recently, there are loads and loads
That's
of them.
because like 5 years ago, being independent was the thing, and now everybody's managed to get their business and everything together to come into the market just in time for the economy to crash.
So do you think it will work?
Roy, how many watches are you sitting on at the moment, Roy?
So let's see.
It's a good
I
thing.
have 3 Omegas, 1 Breitling, and 1 Rolex for myself, and then my wife has another 3 watches. So.
See, that's probably enough, Roy.
I mean,
You're
honestly,
retired,
I'm
aren't you?
thinking
You're
about.
semi-retired, aren't you, Roy?
Yeah. Except for I keep finding bullshit to spend money on. So I mean, who knows?
Chat.
I might have to consolidate. But I was
Black
thinking about getting
Lobster.
down to 3 watches, but I couldn't like decide. I like too many of them.
Mac Lobster, $2. Winning. Winning.
He's winning.
Thank you, thank you.
I like the idea of this as a 2-piece combo meal deal hunger buster.
But
It's
they're
cool.
both black dials. You got no variation there, though.
Will you
I
consider
love
an
it,
Air
man.
King?
I gotta tell you,
Bateman, will you consider an
Bateman.
Air King?
An Air
Bateman,
King?
please,
Yeah.
please, Bateman, do this set.
Hang on,
That is such
Archie,
a
hang on.
beautiful set.
See, Erwin, before I got the Explorer, I did consider the Air King.
Right.
With the new one with the crown guards, but I like the Explorer one. You know, this was cheaper as well, so.
Mm-hmm. I just thought that maybe a little
Well,
bit of
do
color.
you mean like an Explorer and an Air King?
No, instead of an Explorer 1, I have the
Oh, so
which is
Explorer.
kind of
Oh, sorry,
similar.
Air King and a Note 8 sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Because
that
that
would
has a
be
bit of
better.
color.
These two are just, I don't know. It'd be too close for me. I need things to look more different.
You know what I would love is if you had that Explorer dial in the sub. Wouldn't that be cool? 369 in the sub.
No. I'll get
Vintage.
Doc to do it. I'll get Doc BBW to do it for me. Yeah, he'll be into something like that, I think. What do you think, Archie? 2-piece combo meal hunger buster?
Man, I think that could be a perfect, beautiful Bateman pair. Do it.
That could be my exit watch. Yeah, get rid of the fucking.
Would that be
vile
much
Seiko
more
killer.
than the No Time to Die? I'd rather get this than the No Time to Die.
Oh,
It's a
fuck,
little
if you
bit
can get
more.
both of those for that price or even close to it, these two 100%.
Note 8 sub, you're looking at about maybe 10, 11 US, I think.
What's in your collection now, Bateman? I don't know.
I've got my Explorer one, and I've got a couple Seikos at the moment. That's all I've got.
Okay.
I've had a few shitters, Bowman Merciers, stuff like that.
So basically, you have an
Other
Explorer
Seikos.
1 and then nothing else that counts.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's got his dad's Seiko. And he has actually you've got that mid-tier Seiko too, the GMT, the Prospects.
Yeah, I paid
That's
$2,300
still a very
for
decent
that.
watch.
Yeah. And so you're really wanting a dive watch of some type? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I think it's just hanging around.
New Zealand's
watching
so
it too
cold,
much.
no one dives. MT85, $5. Just buy the thing. 0 kids, no wife. Now is the best time to be irresponsible.
He's got a point. I'll give him that. He's got a very fucking good point.
I'll be back 1 minute.
Bateman, given a choice, if you wanted to pick one, which would it be?
Oh, I don't know, man. I gotta be honest. Like when I used to have my Seamaster, I absolutely loved that. But I
Which
hated
Seamaster?
I had the black ceramic with the wave dial.
Yeah. The laser cut wave.
Yeah, and just the bracelet was so bulky. There was no taper on it. It was just horrible.
Yeah, I have the two-tone yellow with blue dial of that. Honestly, I don't mind the thickness and the no taper on the bracelet. The thing that bothers me, and it happens on various Omega bracelets, is the edge of the bracelet needs to be beveled and rounded just a little bit more. It's sharp.
Interesting.
And especially on the clasp. Whereas like Rolex, they just have that little bit more bevel, and it makes it infinitely more comfortable.
Yeah. I've always loved the appeal of dive watches, to answer your question, Owen. So that's why I'm kind of just drawn to the sub, and I mean the No Day is just classic. To be honest, I think that the sub that has the most classic appeal will be like the 4 and the 5 digits, right? But I mean, with those, you're getting like a very sort of it's like a dated appeal The
The
durability
case and
is
stuff is nicer in my opinion, but the bracelet feels like shit.
yeah. And so with the new ones, you obviously get the glide lock, you get the solid end links. I
Right.
think it's you get the best of both worlds without it being too much of a compromise. Without
Then why
going
And
don't
then
you
full-
just
you're a
get
black dial guy.
yeah, yeah.
why don't you just get one then? Get the diver,
Hmm.
the submariner.
I just get the Submariner and fuck off.
Yeah.
That's what I've
That
been
would
saying. I should just get something right and then seek a doctor, get like a lobotomy for the section of my brain that makes me want watches, and then I'll be happy.
Just get a yellow, gold, black dial sub, and then you're done.
Yellow gold.
I'll tell you what, I also wish I hadn't seen Irwin's Breitling from yesterday because I want more.
Well, the other thing is Breitling in the last 5 years has really
Yes, look at
come
that
out
thing.
with a lot of nice stuff. I really like what Breitling has done with their modern collections.
I used to have the Speedmaster, the racing dial. I kind of liked it, but it just didn't really scratch the itch of being a speedy, you know.
Yeah.
And that kind of
Well, especially if you like just black dial watches. I mean, the Moon Watch is the epitome of that.
it is.
So
Well, a good three-piece collection you can have it's a diver, a chronograph, and a GMT watch. And that's it.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
so get that no date and then start setting monies aside for your Moon Watch, and then you can walk away.
Walk away. That's it.
Yeah. Or you can get the Breitling. Navy timer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Navy timers. That's a killer piece. I got to be honest with you.
Oh, Erwin, have you seen the set that comes with the perpetual Navitimer that has the platinum in the bezel?
The set that you mean the blue
Yeah,
dial one?
We had the ice blue dial. It
Yeah,
actually comes with a real box, like a real box made out of wood and everything. It's a really nice set.
Yeah, that's really nice. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's
Which
really
brand
cool.
which brand is that?
Breitling.
Breitling. Oh yes, Breitling. Yes.
Instead of this little pathetic.
Yeah. That yours and mine and everybody else's came in. They finally started doing something
They
for a
used
few
to have
watches.
those Bakelite boxes. They just fell to bits. You know the Bakelite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the set for the Navitimer Perpetual with the platinum bezel, it's not even a veneer. It's real wood. It's impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you can actually slot in 3 pieces as well. They've got
Yeah.
slots for
Yeah,
2 side by side. Yeah. Well, the good thing about this is that you get a little pouch to carry your watch around if you want to.
I mean, I suppose.
Well, it is what it is. I mean,
I have a Breitling that came with the same crap, so.
MT85, $2. Just get it. You sound like a nervous schoolboy. And then there's another super chat. MT85, $2. Forget the Rolex. Go on dating classes.
Spread the seed. Spread the seed.
well, with the Rolex, it's probably easier to go on a dating class.
No, man. If you're pulling women and they're seeing the Rolex, you're pulling the wrong ones.
True. Thinking about marriage.
New Zealand is hard, you know.
The Kiwi woman.
New Zealand is very tough place.
It's a nice place. I've never been there.
If you want to go sightseeing, go to the South Island. You know, you see all the. Yeah, that's the place to go.
Where parts are you from, Bateman? Which part?
I'm
of
in the
New
North
Zealand?
Island. North Island. Yeah.
Right. North Island.
Not too far away from Hamilton, which is a large city.
Okay, cool. Well, gentlemen, I've got to make a move now. I will leave you guys.
Hey, Owen.
Good
wear
to
your
see you,
watches,
Owen.
Man, I'm very proud of you, man.
Thanks for
man.
hopping on, brother. Take care.
Right. Take care, guys. Take it, guys, in the chat. So
Take-
long. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
MT85, $2. New Zealand is hard. Lots of sheep. Yes.
Lots
New Zealand
of
is
sheep.
one of the most beautiful places on earth. Seriously, natural environment, beautiful rain. You have forests there, don't you? Forests in New Zealand?
Yeah, it's mostly, you know, you get some good scenic views of the lakes, the mountains, stuff like that. If you want to come down, you know, I can chauffeur you in the Jazz, the Honda Jazz.
You betcha. You
Could be the way to
betcha.
go.
New Zealand is amazing. I can bring that Zenith over, hand deliver the Zenith.
Oh, geez.
Man, seriously, that Zenith, 5,000 Aussie, 5,500 Aussie, that walks all over the No Time to Die at 10.
I mean, you're comparing a diver with a chronograph, and
Chronographs traditionally are much more expensive, especially a column wheel. Pete Clan, member for 34 months. Let's all have a stellar today in memory of Sirocco. Ah, man, I miss that guy. I miss my Sirocco. Yes, I do. Definitely do. That's for sure.
he was a good man, was he?
Yeah, he lived on a boat. He was a great guy. Great guy. We loved him. We loved him.
Great guy. What's up, Roy?
I would say if you're sitting on all that cash and you don't know what to do with it, I'm not sure how expensive it is there in New Zealand, but getting your pilot's license is a lot of fun. You could do that.
That could be very cool, actually.
Not sure it'll help you meet chicks, but you know.
Yeah. You got a point there.
Like everything else, it's mostly guys interested in it, but I mean, it's been a lot of fun for me. So
yeah.
You got your pilot's license, didn't you, Roy?
I'm working on it. I have to do my cross country stuff and night flight, and then I have everything completed to do my check ride.
Excellent. Excellent news. Guys, it's nearly time to wrap this show up. I've got the other show after this. I've got a show with my good friend Fleischmann. I've got a show with him coming up. And I got to tell you guys, it's fantastic to have you guys here. It's fantastic. It's fantastic to have you guys watching. And we're trying to get, it's a tough time in the watch market. We're not seeing as much new stuff as we have in the past. It's a lot of new stuff isn't coming our way. Wash and repeat. It's not coming our way because revenues are down. We've got tariffs. It's a very tough market. Believe you me, it is very tough. So we're dealing with it as best we can. That's all we can do is deal with it. That's all we can do. It's a tough market. Let's thank our super chatters today. We had MT85, Mac Lobster, Chief Tit, MT85, Little Dave, Chief Tit, Black Cat 997, Mac Lobster, Chief Tit, Florence S, NC, Chief Tit, NC, Black Cat 997, Mac Lobster, MT85, P Clan. Guys, that is the show for today. Roy, keep collecting, man. I love the beard, man. That is, you know, I think with the growing a beard, it takes a while where it pisses you off, then you just embrace it.
I figured I'd give it a shot. I had never tried before, and I'm an old man now, so I figured, what the hell?
You're not that old. You're early 50s, aren't you, Roy?
41.
40.
Super chat from Angelic.
41. Holy shit. Angelic, $2 support.
Thank you, Angelic.
41. Why did I think? Because nobody retires in their 40s, Roy.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have retired by choice, but I didn't want to move, and yeah, the work situation and stuff, disagreed with me, and I had the ability. So,
Do you enjoy being retired?
yeah, I mean, I've got lots of hobbies. I've always ridden motorcycles, whether it's on the street or dirt bikes up in the mountains, and now I'm getting my pilot's license. I'll go out shooting with my kids. I mean, yeah, I have a lot of fun. So,
You can't access your 401k, but can you?
no, but that's not a problem.
What age can you access your 401k in America?
I think it's 65, and honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I don't know. I really don't worry about it. So,
He's
but
living the dream. I'm going to
that's
be
why I'm
joining
out
you
here in the
soon,
mountains.
man.
It's amazing.
Roy, I'm going to be joining you soon.
Hey, if you're out in the West Coast, you go to San Francisco or anything like that.
I got to tell you there, it's good to do your own thing, isn't it? Hey.
Yeah. No, as long as you got stuff that you enjoy, you got family around and whatnot, it's great.
Beautiful stuff, guys. Guys, that's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow. I've got the Marcus Allen Fleischmann show coming up.
Take care, fellas.
And see you later. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Before we do that, we just got to thank our sponsor, David SW. Guys, if you're buying or selling a watch in America, don't play the AD games. Go to David SW. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.